Hey there, Libra. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your transition from 2020 to 2021. And just a quick reminder for everybody out there, if you are watching your rising sign horoscope, remember your rising sign is going to be giving you additional clarity as to how a great deal of your sun sign horoscope is showing up. And your moon sign horoscope, well, that's giving you the other story that is also playing out throughout the week. And if you ever want to get a session with me, all you need to do is go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. So, what is going on here when it comes to your cards? Well, your main theme of the week is the Four of Pentacles upright. And so this week we're going to really need to pay attention to things that need to get released in order for us to actually move forward. Because with the Four of Pentacles, it's giving off kind of it's weird. It's almost like you have to let go of something that you're trying to perfect or trying to finish that is actually never going to get finished. And this could be showing up in different areas of your life. With the Four of Pentacles, the second we learn not to actually cling so tightly, whether it's to maybe a certain outcome or a certain story or a certain road or journey we've been on, the world just opens up to us. And with the Four of Pentacles, you may be also finding that the limitations that you've encountered in certain spaces might actually come from other people also clinging tenaciously to a great deal of maybe stories or things that they identify with for context or a sense of stability, but it's all an illusion. It's all something that may actually be damning them, right? It's their safety bubble, but it's also their prison as well. And this is a week that's providing, funny enough, an opportunity for an escape, because the Four of Pentacles is also showing you a lot of things that have been maybe withheld, whether it's been things withheld from you, things kept maybe a secret, or things that maybe need to come out, or intelligence or even resources that people have held back from you, or maybe just things that are waiting to be dispensed for you. But we have to be able to trade out the stuff that's going nowhere for the stuff that's actually taking us places. And this is a week where a lot of Libras are going to have to do that parsing out, but it will be worth it. We also have for your personal responsibility card what you want to take ownership of. If you are going to have the highest possible outcomes this week, right? Stay on the highest trajectory for this week. Well, with the Temperance card reversed, this is going to be a week where you've got to see where it's time to stop trying to make things that are not compatible be compatible, trying to force things that are not matches, whether they are not personality matches, vibratory matches, or even just practical matches to exist in the same space. You can't try and force everything that is actually let's just say antithetical to one another to coexist for you. And this can be really, again, a big side of that Four of Pentacles. Are we trying to make things that constantly contradict and negate each other stay in the same space? If they are doing that, then they're going to override. They're going to negate. They're going to undermine each other constantly. And we have to find out where certain areas in our life, certain commitments, social connections, maybe even habits of our own that are actually undoing and reaping what we're sowing before we even get a chance to see the finished product. And when we do, that Temperance card upright will bring in, it's not upright right now, we're going to flip it, right? We're going to flip the script, turn it upright when we start to stop trying to make things to come together and harmonize that will not. And we're going to see the proper matches and the proper alchemical components come together and manifest big for you if you are done trying to make, again, what is an antithesis to another thing, try to harmonize for whatever reason. It's like enough is enough. As we get on to your material shifts, what's going on with your work, your finances, your household, your job, your career trajectory. You've got the Ten of Pentacles reversed. And this week is going to be kind of interesting. You're getting a bit of a heads up about something that is coming to an end, but not right now, as it relates to maybe a family matter, a household matter, or again, a matter with work that is going to be setting you up while there is also a getting ready for a conclusion or a teardown or a transition of some kind. Because I'm actually seeing a lot of you Libra people doing quite well financially this week, but it's also getting you ready and getting you better equipped to make a big leap or make a big transition. Now you may be finding out about something going on maybe with your with your household, or maybe something going on with with your job, where we're kind of getting the heads up. Yeah, something's due to expire, something is about to go away, but as it does, it's also getting liquidated. There's some dispensation in it for you, and it's able to fund and support you getting into a new routine, getting into a new environment that is actually going to be much more harmonious and provide a lot more upward mobility for you. So yeah, it might be kind of weird news in the beginning, but it is something that is actually going to pay off and pay out big. As we get on to your interpersonal shifts, what's going on with your closest one-on-one relationships, the closest cast of characters in your life, platonic and romantic? Well, we've got the Eight of Swords upright, and we may be confronting some issues where there might be a fear of change or a fear of vulnerability or a self-imposed stasis going on with a partner, or maybe even with somebody new. Now, I'm seeing with the Eight of Swords, this might actually be somewhat of a habit hardened into a character trait that might not necessarily be really easy to transmute right away. And we can't go in there and manually make that adjustment ourselves. That wouldn't be right. But with the Eight of Swords, it could be that we are facing a complex, right? Whether it's a mental complex, an emotional complex, a very complicated or complex wound kind of situation. This Eight of Swords is showing us where maybe somebody is afraid to step forward, go forward, or be able to behave or conduct themselves in a way that would allow for this relationship to step into a higher evolution of itself. Now, the good news is with the Eight of Swords is that, well, this can be escaped. This can be cleared at any given time. So it's important to know when it's okay to encourage lightly this, an opportunity for healing, about wiggling out of that complex, wiggling out of that fright, confronting that shadow. You may be also finding this out about certain family secrets, even within your own family or your own friendship circles. Remember, Eight of Swords is upright. It can be worked out, and a lot of it might still be self-imposed or routinely energized or empowered by all participants. And so it's complicated, but it can be healed. As we get on to the personal shifts, what's going on with you, you've got the Queen of Swords upright, and it is time to clear. The Queen of Swords upright, as far as what's happening with you, is stepping into a space where you are able to start cutting roots from yourself that are tying you down. Even things that used to be safety nets, or things that used to maybe hold certain aspects of your life together, right? Kind of like the Four of Pentacles upright, it's time to let go. And with the Queen of Swords, we're finding all kinds of shortcuts, new resources, answers, and guidance to be able to make a fast break from a situation that seems to be either going nowhere or going downhill. The good news as well with the Queen of Swords is that I am seeing a lot of you, if you will, welcome assistance, welcome a new work ethic, a new philosophy, welcome a new view. You are going to find that a lot of advantages are also going to present. Now, it's not about becoming somebody you are not. It's about learning to change your perspective by dropping something that maybe you adopted for another reason that no longer serves. And I think that that's going to assist you immensely when it comes to making the most out of that Ten of Pentacles reversed, clearing that Eight of Swords energy, and still making it a beautiful week. So that's what I've got for you, Libra. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever want to get a session with me, go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.